February 20th, 2017, the United Nations formally declared a famine in parts of South Sudan. At that time, more than 100,000 were close to starvation, and an estimated 5 million South Sudanese were in need of urgent attention. The famine is accredited to the persistent civil war in South Sudan. The crisis in South Sudan erupted in December 2013, when a political struggle between President Salva Kiir and Vice President Riek Machar resulted in the removal of Machar from political office. Violence erupted between presidential guard soldiers that quickly took on ethnic dimensions. As one can see, ethnic lines overlap with oil blocks and natural resources. Since 2013, armed groups have targeted civilians and committed human rights violations. The violence has prevented farmers from harvesting their crops, which has caused massive food shortages. The UN Security Council declared South Sudan's food crisis the worst in the world in July 2014. The United States and Europe have imposed sanctions on commanders from both sides of the conflict, but have left the task of mediating to the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, a Northeast African trade bloc. Humanitarian organizations are trying to address the famine, but South Sudan's Labor Ministry released a statement in early March saying that the government plans to charge foreign professionals $10,000 to work in the country, blue-collar workers $2,000, and casual workers $1,000. The price hikes are so that wealthy Western nations and international aid organizations will shore up the cash-starved government. Humanitarian workers have been raising funds and awareness unceasingly, however, have been limited by this new restriction. Regarding famines, Western consumer culture has fed off the misfortune of others for decades. The shock value of images of starving children is wisely used in media representation, humanitarian aid appeals, and celebrity plugs. The term disaster pornography, as defined by Erica Berman, is defined as the gruesome fascination with depicting and commercially benefiting from people's suffering and degradation. When aid and media industries benefit from the representation of suffering, Western society readily consumes it and is appropriately shocked and sympathetic. The society is therefore engaging in the pornography of disaster, misfortune, and death. In terms of celebrities taking up the cause, not many celebrities have spoken about South Sudan. George Clooney is speaking up against the famine and the civil war, and the Pope has announced visits to visit South Sudan in October if it's secure enough. Just 2 weeks ago, a social media campaign to help Somalia, which is on the brink of famine, went viral after a French social media star tweeted about a Turkish airline flight that was seeking to raise $1 million for the crisis. Turkish Airlines is the only airline that flies to Somalia. Ben Stiller, Juan Pazurita, Casey Neistat, Colin Kaepernick, and many other celebrities swiftly backed the campaign, giving it a far reach on social media. No such thing has happened for South Sudan famine yet. I don't mean to rank global crises, however, it is important to see what gets picked up and what doesn't in the media and by celebrities. Celebrities using their platforms for humanitarian awareness has ballooned lately in the form of mediatized events, personal charity, or lobbying. The sensationalization of this movement perpetuates images such as starving Africa and act as self-promotion tools for celebrities. Africa and other spaces are posed as needing the West's help, and narratives of the West rescuing the other is brought into public and popular discourse. It shouldn't have to be a popularity contest to see what gets money and what falls by the wayside. Depoliticization also occurs in many cases. Depoliticization is the removal of public scrutiny and debate, with the result that issues of social justice are transformed into technocratic matters to be resolved by managers, experts, and in this case, celebrity humanitarians. That definition is taken from Elin Kapoor. Crises are increasingly the domain of celebrities using their platform for good, to the point where humanitarianism is consumed as a form of gratifying entertainment. States are therefore not complicit, not held accountable, and can continue to choose what crises are paid attention to because of the sensationalized media and popularity contests now dictate foreign policy decisions. When it comes to human rights issues. American and European sanctions are still being imposed on South Sudan, and aid to the country is mainly being put on the backs of those with affluence but little political